Hi, teacher.
Good morning,
Good
students.
morning.
Today is Monday, January 19th, 2026.
Okay.
You're back from a long weekend because you didn't have school on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So how was your weekend? Tell me about it while I grab your lesson.
I was playing and doing everything with my friends. And my moms and sisters and everyone. Everything.
Oh, that's good. Where is your regular pencil? Today we're changing it up, and right, we're going to work with crayons today, but I also need a regular pencil. Okay. Make sure you have all of your tools and you are prepared for our day. Okay, please place the crayons aside for right now.
Okay.
We're going to be utilizing our standard pencil. Please sit on the encyclopedias. Since your booster is too big and you're growing and growing, now you're using two encyclopedia books in lieu of your booster. What does in lieu mean?
In lieu means a new booster.
No. In lieu means instead of.
Instead of.
So you're using two encyclopedias instead of your booster, or two encyclopedias in lieu of your booster. So today we're going to talk about following directions.
Okay.
How do you think you do with following directions?
I would just scribble and then I'll stop for the please.
Do you think you follow directions well, or do you
Yeah.
think that you need to improve?
I think I need to improve.
You think you need to improve?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because sometimes I don't follow in directions.
Yeah. And that's okay, right?
Sometimes I add salt to cake.
You what?
Sometimes I add salt to cake.
You add salt to cake?
Yeah,
Like the cake mix or actual cake?
actual cake.
Why would you do that?
No, the cake mix.
Yeah. Well, that's okay because we all need to work on ourselves, right?
Mhm.
Some people need to work on their patience and being kind, and some people need to work on following directions,
Like me.
and some people need to work on other things, right?
Mhm.
We all need to continue to work on something to make ourselves better, right?
Like,
Some people need to work on being happy. Isn't that strange?
yeah.
But oftentimes they feel sad or mad all the time,
Yeah.
so they have to work on being happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to it. This says follow directions practice test. So you're actually going to take a test right away, and this is going to determine how well you follow directions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Fill in the bubble next to what you would wear on your head. Please fill in the bubble of what you would wear on your head. Next, fill in the bubble next to the teacher. Which one of those individuals looks like they are a teacher? Okay, so what is this?
Pants.
And where do those go?
Under legs.
Yeah, what is this?
A scarf.
And where does that go?
Under neck.
Okay, and what are these?
Mittens.
Where do those go?
Under hands.
So what is this?
A hat.
And where does that go?
Under head.
Ding, 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 you are correct. What is this guy doing?
It's putting out a fire.
So what does that mean he
Fire.
is?
A fire.
A what?
A firefighter.
Firefighter, very good. What is this person doing?
A painting.
So what does that make him?
I don't know.
If they're painting like that, what does that make them?
A student from school.
They could be a student, you're right, because some students paint. Or he could be an artist.
Yeah, he's an artist.
You think so? Yeah. What is this person?
A chef.
How do you know that guy is a chef?
Because he has its hat.
Because of the chef hat and the apron?
Yeah.
Very good. And what is this person doing?
A teacher. It's writing letters for the students.
Very good. So that's a teacher. So this was an easy practice test, and I'm going to write the date at the top, 011926. And this is just for me to test on how well you follow directions. And although you said that you need to improve or that you think you need to improve, you did very good on this one.
Yeah.
So now we're going to move on to basic concepts. Concepts such as size, direction, and location are important across the entire school curriculum. Why are you yawning? Did you party too hard this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It says read the directions on each page to the student. When finished, help your student check her work. Weave the vocabulary of these concepts into everyday conversations.
What if it's a boy?
What boy?
What if I'm just saying, what if it's a student like a boy?
Then we say he, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boys are he, girls are
See.
she. Yes. All right, well, let's get started. We have a lot of lesson work today, so we're going to move pretty fast. Are you ready to rock?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. This says, circle and color the largest object in each row.
Wait.
What?
Is it? Someone circled that already.
Because this is your example.
Okay.
So here as an example, this was the largest banana, so they circled it, and then they gave it color.
Yeah.
So now in this row, I want you to circle with a standard pencil the largest bunch of grapes, and then I want you to color it. You may begin.
I like green grapes.
Circle and then color the largest bunch of grapes.
I like green grapes, so I'm going to...
And then I want you to tell me when you are done.
Done.
Okay. Which bunch of grapes did you decide was the largest?
This one.
And then what color did you color them?
Green, because I like green.
Yeah, guess what? You are correct. That is the largest bunch of grapes, and you colored them green, which is correct. Good job. Next.
What about this bowl?
Next, this is a row of...
Bowls.
I would like you to circle the largest bowl out of this row, and then I want you to color it, please.
Okay. I love green so much, I'm going to color this bowl green.
And then I want you to tell me when you are done.
Okay. I'm coloring it a rainbow bowl. Finished.
Okay. Which of those bowls did you determine was the largest?
This one, and I colored a rainbow.
Very good. That is correct. That is the largest bowl. Next, we have a row of...
Basketballs, and I love basketball.
Please circle the largest basketball and then color it. And tell me when you are done.
Who's here?
It's our neighbor. He brought mail that was in our mailbox.
Can we get it? Can we see it?
Yes, I got it. We can open this after our lesson.
Done. Done.
Okay. Please show me which basketball was the largest.
This one?
Yeah.
And I am?
You are correct, yeah.
Now these coins.
Who likes to play basketball that you know?
Me?
And who else? Do you have any friends or family that like to play
I
basketball?
only know two. Ali and Mia.
They like to play basketball?
Yeah.
Who do you think is the best basketball player in our family?
Me!
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have one more row. This is a row of...
Purses.
Yeah, they're purses, or also called penny pouches, because those hold coins.
I like penny pouches.
Yeah. Please circle the largest penny pouch or purse, please. That was a lot of P's. Penny pouch purse, please. Penny pouch purse, please. Can you say that fast?
Penny pouch, please.
Purse, please.
purse, please.
Penny pouch purse, please.
Penny pouch purse, please.
Yes, very good. That's called a tongue twister. A tongue twister is a series of words that are similar in sound or they start with the same letter. Peter Piper pecked a pickle peppers.
Peter. Done.
Okay, let me see. Please show me the one that you circled. And do you think that's the largest?
Yeah.
You are correct. You got a perfect score. I'm going to write today's date, 011926. And the next side, this one is getting tougher now. I hope you're ready.
What do you mean?
We are not going to color these, but I want you to circle the largest object in each box. And once you're done circling the largest, then tell me when you're done. I want you to do the whole page by yourself.
Okay.
The largest object in each box.
Done.
That was fast. Let's check your work.
This one, this one, this one, and this one.
That was too easy for you.
Dada. Why did you give me an easy one?
Well, sometimes in school you're going to have easy tasks, and sometimes you're going to have.
It's hard.
Yes, that's
We're
the
not
opposite.
done
of easy.
yet.
No, we are not. We are far from done. But what I'm doing is I'm getting all these together, right?
What?
Okay, so now I'm going to put this one, and next we need. This is a little bit different. Now it says circle and color the smallest object.
Okay.
So see in this row, these pots, this was the smallest pot, so they circled it and then they colored it yellow. So now in this row, follow directions. Okay. In this row, we have a row of cups or glasses, right? I want you to circle the smallest and then color it. And then I want you to go on to the next row and circle and color it. One at a time.
Red watermelon.
The smallest one in each row. Why do I often say the directions over and over again?
I don't know.
Why do you think?
Because so I could remember.
Yes, that's very good. It's called repetition.
Done.
It's called repetition. Repetition means to repeat over and over to help us remember or memorize. Okay?
I'm doing a rainbow hat.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, have you circled and colored the smallest item in each row?
Hold on. I got circulation.
That's why it's good for repetition, right? Help you remember the steps.
Yeah.
Each row has the smallest item that should be circled and colored. Circled and colored.
These ones are already colored and circled.
Are you ready for me to check your work?
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. The row of cups. Very good. A row of.
Watermelons.
Very good. A row of.
Shoes.
Yep, very good. And a row of.
Hats.
Perfect. You did a great job. This was too
easy.
But what do we say about when something is too easy?
We say I'll do my best, but that one was easy for me.
Yeah. You not only did you do your best, but you did your best and it was easy. And sometimes things are going to be easy, and when you do your best, you're going to get a perfect score. And sometimes things are going to be tough and you do your best and maybe you don't get a perfect score, right? Okay, so now here's another one. This says circle and color the smallest object in each box. Okay, the smallest, I want you to, no, listen. In here, I want you to circle first.
Oh.
Circle first in each box and then go back and color. No. Circle in each box. Each set, I want you to circle the smallest.
But one at a time.
Listen to me. Where is one set? Show me one set.
Right here.
A set of bows. Where is another set?
Right here.
A set of hammers. Where is another
Right
set?
here.
A set of birds and.
Right here.
Okay, so I want you to circle the smallest object in each set.
I'm doing the bows.
Circle. No. Circle the smallest object in each set. This lesson is about following directions, and you're not following directions very well.
I know because you're sheep.
Huh?
You keep saying it to me.
Okay, circle the smallest in each set. No.
I did.
Circle the smallest object in each
That's
set
already
first.
circled.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Okay,
but I have to color.
look at me. The reason why I'm asking you to circle first is because you're right, this lesson is easy. But what I'm doing as your teacher is I'm challenging you, right?
Wait.
I challenge you to follow directions.
No.
And when I think the lesson is too easy, I'm going to make it even more difficult to challenge you. Okay? So that's why I wanted you to circle them all first.
Okay.
Next, I want you to color all the items that you circled.
This blue looks like a dark green.
And that's why it's very important, Juliet. It's very, very important that you follow directions, especially when you're in school or we're doing a project or we're working on the dryer or the toilet or the sink if we're doing plumbing or electrical work or mechanic work like working on cars. You have to follow directions. Otherwise, it will not go well or you could even get hurt or break something.
Done.
All the objects that you circled?
No.
Okay, then you're not done.
Now I'm done.
Okay, let me take a look. Each item has been circled
Yeah.
and each item has been colored.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, you did well. That was a tough one because I challenged you, right? So sometimes when things are easy, we can quickly make them more difficult by challenging. So this page is all done. You're flying through these, Biba.
Yeah. We only have 2 more.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to be even more challenging. I'm going to read the directions and then I'm going to give you direction, okay?
Yeah,
It says, this says, color all of the small apples green and then color all of the large apples red.
Okay.
So first I want you to start with red.
Okay.
Large apples red. The largest apples red on the whole page. And stay inside of the lines and take your time.
Done. I took my time.
Okay. Next, I want you to color all the apples in the middle row green.
Green?
The apples in the middle,
Oh.
the apples in the middle, first, I want you to color green. I'm going to challenge you on this one.
Well, this is kind of a little easy because I will have a color only. Done.
Okay. What was the instruction that I gave you?
To color all the little apples green
In the middle.
in the middle. And I did it.
Huh?
I did it.
You colored all the apples in the middle only?
Well, I kind of made a mistakes.
Which ones did you make a mistake on?
This one and this one and this one and this one.
Yeah, you didn't follow directions, right?
Wait.
That's why it's important to pay attention Because this apple is not in the middle, right?
But I have an eraser toys.
Look at me and focus. Just because you think that you know what to do does not mean to not listen, okay? You have to listen and follow directions. Because that was not good. You colored one apple that was in the corner, that's not in the middle, right? Now if we think outside of the box, technically this apple is in the middle between these two.
Yeah.
These two apples are in the middle of these two, right?
What?
This apple is in the middle of these two. This apple is in the middle of these two. So the only mistake you made was this one.
Yeah.
So you have to think outside of the box. You actually did a very good job minus this one if you thought outside of the box. Okay? So you have to listen and pay attention and think outside of the box, okay?
That's how I don't go outside.
So overall, you followed directions because it says color all of the small apples green, and you did. Color all of the large apples red, and you did, right?
What?
But you have to follow directions,
Okay.
okay? Here's another chance. We don't have pink or yellow today, so we're gonna use, instead of pink, we're gonna use red. And instead of yellow, we're gonna use green, okay?
Okay.
Because we didn't bring those tools down. This says color all of the small cakes red, color all of the large cakes green.
First, can I do green because I love green?
First, you can do all of the small cakes on the top and bottom rows green. Top and bottom rows green that are small. And tell me when you're done. Top and bottom rows that are green. And tell me when you're done.
Down.
Where is the top row?
Up here.
And where is the bottom row?
Down here. And down this side. This is down too.
That's not the bottom row or the top row, right?
So, right.
You have to pay attention.
I was.
You were not.
I was trying my best.
Yeah, but you failed because these are not on the top or the bottom, right?
I can erase it.
Okay. Now, listen to me. I want you to color all of the large cakes on the left side red. Where is the left side?
Right here.
Correct. All of the large cakes on the left side, I want you to color red. Begin, please.
Okay.
Begin.
Okay.
Large cakes on the left side, red.
And even on top?
Only the left side. Left side only.
By the green cakes, they're on left.
Okay. Where is the left? Tell me when you're done. I want you to do which ones you think is correct and then tell me when you're done.
I made a mistake, it's okay.
It's fine. Just tell me when you're done and we'll go over it. Okay. Where is the left side, baby?
Here.
This is the left side. Left.
Yeah.
Left side, right?
Mhm.
So this is correct and this is correct.
And this is correct.
That is not correct. That's the right side.
Whoops.
Okay? So these two are not correct. Those are not on the left.
Okay.
This one, where is that?
In the middle.
That is in the middle, but guess what? This is on the left side of this cake. So you were able to think outside of the box and color it because it's left of this cake. I didn't tell you which left of, I said on the left side, and this is on the left side of this cake. Okay?
Okay.
So now what I would like you to do,
Is
I want you to color the remaining cakes green. The remaining cakes that are not colored, I want you to color green.
these ones are here.
We don't say these ones.
This pair. This one.
Whichever cakes are remaining, I want you to color green. Stay in the lines and take your time and focus on the remaining cakes. I want you to color green. How do you think you did?
Good.
You're right, you did good. Good job. 011926. Another page down. Okay, we're on our final page of our lesson,
Okay.
and class will be done. This is the hardest one yet.
What do you
This is the hardest one. Okay?
mean? Okay.
Please put your crayons aside. We're only going to be using the regular pencils right now. What does the word longest mean?
L.
What does long mean? What is long?
Longer means tall.
It kind of means tall, right? What's the opposite of long?
I don't know.
If something is not long, it is
Short.
very good, short. Okay, so if something, I'll give you an example. If this crayon is short, this pencil is,
Long.
yes, right?
Or this what if these crayons are the same height? Look,
One is long and one is short. Which is short?
this one.
Yes.
Let's see with these two. And then these.
Okay, so show me the longest crayon out of those three. How do you determine that?
See? Whoa. See, this is.
Which is the longest?
This one.
Very good. Okay, put the crayons aside. Let's get to work. Now that we have established what long is, this lesson, we're going to determine, I saved it, we're going to determine what the longest object is in each row. So please circle the longest necktie.
Okay. This is way almost touching it. I did. So what about this?
Very good. Now circle the longest pencil.
I can't, because I can't. That's
Good.
right.
Very good. Last, I want you to circle the longest ruler.
Done. I made a spiral one.
Very good. Okay, now I want you to color each object that you did not circle. I'm changing the rules.
Okay.
I want you to color each object you did not circle.
I made polka dots on this one.
Color each object that you did not circle
Okay.
and tell me when you are done.
Done.
All right, let's take a look. Perfect. That was perfect. It was a little bit tricky because I actually changed the rules. And I'm gonna write that is not circled. Okay, here's the last page of the
Why is it
lesson.
upside down? See?
No, it's not upside down, it's right side up. This says, color the short toothbrushes green, the long toothbrushes blue.
Okay. The long
And it's
ones-
tough because how do you know which one is short and which one is long? What is a short one? Yeah, you're right, that one is short. Okay, short ones, green. Short ones, green. Short toothbrushes, green.
I am. This is short. That's what I'm coloring it green.
Okay. Short toothbrushes, green. Short toothbrushes, green. Short toothbrushes, green. And tell me when you're done.
This one's already green.
Yeah.
This has blue and green. Because I like it.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Show me the short ones, please.
This is short. This is kind of short. And this is short. this is short, and this is short.
Which one is short? Show me.
This,
Between these two, which is the short
this
one?
one.
No, up here. Between these
Oh.
two, which one is the short
This one.
Okay. Between these two, which is the short one?
This one.
Okay. Between these two, which is the short one?
This one.
Very good. Now I want you to color the remaining toothbrushes blue, the long toothbrushes.
Long.
And I want you to compare between these two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And look, between these two, okay, between these two, the long one blue. And tell me when you're done.
Done.
Excellent, child. You have done great. 0, 1, 1, 9, 2, 6. And guess what? We're done with this page as well.
Can I pick out what's up?
Look at this. 5 pages, 10 sides. I didn't tell you to get out of your seat. Please return to your seat. So this was a pretty easy lesson, but there were also challenges in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the hardest part about today's lesson?
The toothbrush one.
Why was that the hardest?
Because I accidentally colored the long one green.
Yeah, I saw that. What was the easiest part of today's lesson?
Coloring the short ones green.
Okay. So let's wrap up this lesson. Please say goodbye.
Bye.